Alors, en compagnie de Brandel Chamblee, évidemment, analyste au Golf Channel. Brandel, nice to have you here with us today. Rules modernization, sorry about that.
Yes.
What's your take on that? Because 2019, January 2019 will be a big year for rules. You know, with the proposal and everything, they want to simplify the game, simplify the rules. What's your takes on that?
Yeah, I think that's a good thing. They're trying to take some of the sort of esoteric language out of the rules. You know, I went to, when you play the PGA Tour, at least when I started, you had to go to a rules seminar. The same sort of seminar you have to if you become a Class A PGA professional. I then went to 2 more rules seminars throughout my career on the PGA Tour. I've since been to another rules seminar. I always joke that I leave the seminar much dumber than when I went in, or more dangerous, I should say, because I felt like I knew the rules, but inevitably when you get out on the golf course, you run into situations where if you think you know the rules, and then you make decisions based upon what you think you know to be correct and you're wrong, you get disqualified. There's a huge penalty to pay for that. I always say that there are people in this world whose job it is to study the rules all the time and always call upon them for any rules other than casual water, cart path drops, you know, red stakes, yellow stakes, the most obvious things that we all know. But when I played the tour, even if I knew the rules, but there's a rules official over there. He would come over, and sometimes he would have to confer with somebody else. So they were never straightforward. I mean, this is a guy who makes 100 out of 100 on a rules test, which is very difficult to do. And he's having to confer with somebody about, you know, a bug flew on my ball as it rolled into a cup. And, you know, and then somebody pulled the cup away. And, you know, I mean, there's all these crazy scenarios. So the game is quite complicated, and to whatever degree they can simplify it, I think would go a long way. But all the years I played the golf casually, there's a deeper understanding of the rules than most people give credit for amongst amateurs who have an appreciation for it. They know the rules pretty well, and but sometimes, you know, like for example, if you're taking a drop from a cart path and you find a spot where you can drop the ball, now you're going to be dropping it from this far, which I'm not a big fan of because it's almost like placing it. But you could drop the ball on a downslope. Now that's a very good thing to do, because when you drop a ball on a downslope, it's going to kick towards the hole, okay? And when it kicks towards the hole twice, you get to then place it. Well, then you can place it where it lands, but typically if you're good at dropping, you can find a place to drop it on a good lie. So then you've taken advantage in the right way. You knew the rules well enough to take advantage of the rules. And you know, those are things that when you show an amateur to do that, they're like, can you do that? I'm like, absolutely. That's within the rules. So, you know, a little bit of time studying the rules is to your advantage, but they are complicated, far too complicated.
Well, Brandel Chamblee, thanks for your time, and we're looking forward to hear your frankness once again in 2018.